So this day's action absolutely flying past. We're already at the semi-final stage of the men's mixed and women's competitions, as we've just seen East London defeat South London in the first women's semi-final. West London now playing Yorkshire in the men's semi-final, and this will be followed by South London, East London in the mixed semi-final. Just a reminder that we are on the site of Tagfest London 2023, Richmond Athletic Association. There will be 12 pitches of action, 96 teams, 2 rugby league teams coming down for post-tournament entertainment, an all-day DJ, a late license, live music, and plenty of off-field activities to keep everyone entertained, whether they're on the tag pitch or off it, throughout the day. In the meantime, we have this heavyweight clash, West London v Yorkshire in the men's open competition, and it is West London that got the early advantage. The kickoff going over Yorkshire's try line, forcing Yorkshire to kick out to West London. However, that restart's worked fairly well, bouncing just infield by the decision of the referee for West London to have a roll ball. And Yorkshire with a set of 6 to defend here. I'm pleased to say, joined once again by Bobby Donville. Bobby, this is huge opportunity for Yorkshire in the semi-final here. This West London side, I can reveal at this point, it's not going to change anything for them, have undergone a huge amount of turmoil with injuries and difficulties in the last couple of weeks. So not the side they thought they were originally going to be putting out here, which presents an opportunity for this Yorkshire side to make it to the final.
Yeah, I think it'd be a really good game. I know a few of these West London lads from my time in London, all really good players. So I think it'd be a really competitive game. I think Yorkshire maybe got away with one just with this kick here, which the ref ruled in. From our commentary position, we had a pretty good view of it. But no, it should be a really good game, really tight game, I think.
Yeah, so we see Yorkshire's captain, Rob Chance, on the ball, and now Ireland Men's Open captain, Paulie, passing the ball out, gets over to Marcus Lampkin, but well tagged. Dave Wilkinson goes for the kick, looking for the 50-10, but that is going to go against them. It's going to go long and dead, so it will be a 10-metre tap to West London and a set of 7.
Yeah, it's fine margins, isn't it, with that 50-10 kick. If they'd managed to get it out before the try line and after the 10-metre line, it would have been a new set for Yorkshire. So really fine margins. Yeah,
not just a new set, but a tap as well. Bobby, these the new rules, increasing the reward, but increasing the risk as well. Oh, very nearly an interception opportunity there. Instead, it's going to be another set of 6. The mitt stuck out by Johnny Dudley for Yorkshire.
We saw him get a couple of interceptions in the second game on this pitch earlier on today.
Yeah, he's obviously got a taste for them. Who knows whether there'll be another coming in this match against West London and how decisive something like that could prove. Kieran Pointer managing to fling that ball back baseball style to Fox Edwards, who receives the ball with only 1 tag on. Russ Reed getting the wheels moving on that left wing. McCullough makes the tag. And the drop ball from Aaron Owl lets Yorkshire off. And the game remains 0-0. Lampkin to Ryan. Through he twists, Alex Ryan. Dave Wilkinson. Harkins. Over to Dan Waters with pace to burn on that left wing. Looks back inside for his teammate Harkins. It will be another set of 6 for West London with the hand in there. And Waters is collecting the ball there. Just taking a close look at whether that was a bit of a limp after that. He did end up on the ground. Great to see Dan Waters back on the pitch. He's had some real injury troubles recently, Bobby.
Yeah, he hurt his groin probably the back end of last year, which has led to about 6 months off tag.
Opening try is Yorkshire's, and it is Johnny Dudley, the danger man you were talking about earlier, Bobby.
Yeah, he's in for another one. We saw him score twice here earlier today, but he is so quick down that wing. I watched the game earlier with South London, and he did exactly the same thing down that wing, just outpaced everyone.
Yeah, brilliant use of numbers by Yorkshire, just holding their defenders and making the simple passes to go over in the corner. Of course, they rudely interrupted you, updating us on Dan Waters.
Yeah, it's great to see him back. He's been back playing now only for about a month. So I am a bit worried. I saw a little hobble when he got up as well, so hopefully it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, both from a Yorkshire and a Great Britain point of view. Want him to stay fit and on the pitch. As Ben Hayes takes the ball up towards halfway. Kieran Pointer fakes the kick. Tagged by Paul McCullough. The two of them know one another only too well. Whether it be for Temeki, whether it be for Great Britain and Ireland on the international scene. Stanworth is caught there on the 6th tag, and Yorkshire with an opportunity to run it back at West London, and Marcus Lampkin, the latest to turn back before he was tagged. Paulie McCullough goes for the early 50-10 attempt. That is a tough one for Collingwood to adjudicate, but he's ruled that it has fallen just short of the marker as it's gone out. And that's the South London Seals mixed open side. Eagerly applauding Dan Ampau for being an excellent ball boy there. Stanworth tagged by Wilkinson. He's a hugely experienced head in this side, Dave Wilkinson.
Yeah, he's probably the most experienced player we have, I think, in Yorkshire. He was playing for Great Britain probably since about 2016, 2017. So, yeah, been playing at the top level for a long time. And yeah, he's got great hips, can twist and turn, and deceptively quick as well.
And as we talk about that experience, one of Yorkshire's bright young stars, Alex Ryan, has just had to go off the pitch there. Looks like he might have taken an elbow to the head. So just gone off for a sub. Hopefully not a match-ending one. And here's his brother. McCullough to Harkins. Had the try scorer Dudley outside him. Decided to go himself, and Aaron Owl making a good tag for West London. Harkins. And it's going to be a double for Dudley. Collingwood coming over to make his decision. And he awards the try. 2 points for Dudley, 2 points for Yorkshire. The lead extended.
Yeah, quick mention to Cal Lister there for that ball initially to Harkins. It was a great ball that just created the space on the outside for Johnny to go in. So second try for Johnny, 2-0. And this is Paulie McCullough going away for another score. It was a great twist and turn. Makes it 3-0 to Yorkshire.
So Fox Edwards just overrunning the mark there, has to jog back. Doesn't want to lose momentum for this Wolves side as Stanworth finds Sam Reed on the far side. Kieran Pointer with the stutter step and a kick that works beautifully for him. He goes for a second. This one he has to be a little bit more careful on the pickup. And it's a new set of 6 for the Wolves as they look to claw their way back into this one. 2 points down against the White Roses. Sorry, 3 points down. I missed that third try. I was adjudicating a decision about a result elsewhere in the competition. Pointer goes for the same trick once again. And it works for him, just not quite enough to get the try. Stanworth thinks he scored that one. Collingwood does not agree. Knee down before the line, he says. Stanworth decides to show him again what he's done, but an action replay is not going to be enough. And we are halfway through this one, so just was agreed with both captains and the referee that because of the sun they would have a change of direction halfway through. Which could have been in a more ideal location given the place in the field. They've got to run right to the other end for Yorkshire to get the ball here and play out from their own try line. But Yorkshire will have the sun on their backs as well as a 3-0 lead. The tap and go from Matt Dudley. So Dudley's on both sides. Pointer caught in possession. Stanworth to Shurish Kumar. That dive is acceptable. That dive does result in a try, and the Wolves claw one back. 3-1 now.
Yeah, great try from Shabby. He's one of the players I know from back in the day, and he's been doing that for a lot of years.
Yeah, very, very difficult player to tag, and can manage to build up to an immense pace over a very short distance, as we saw there. And a good try, well taken. Gives West London a foothold in this game as Yorkshire were looking to run away from them a little bit. Alex Ryan is back on the field. It's good to see. Pick and go from Lister. And Kirkwood doing really well there. He impressed in Yorkshire's previous game on this pitch, scoring a hat-trick then. Chance with the quick hands to McCullough and Lampkin. Steps past Pointer, but tagged by Al. Ryan fakes to Lister, finds Kirkwood. Bit of contact with Dudley. 5th and final tag signalled by Collingwood. Nothing on the contact. Chance goes for the little kick. Surely contact made there in the chase for the ball. And the penalty is given to West London as a result.
I think there was a few keen Yorkshire fans over in the far side who thought that Don might have awarded the try there, but they've been disappointed.
Yeah, they don't know their hand signals as well as Dom Collingwood does. That was a penalty, a straight arm for the penalty, rather than an arm pointed down to the ground for the try. The fake pass working really well there for West Yorkshire and Bill Brotherton. Over the top to Fox Edwards, advantage for the late tag. Dudley now caught by Waters. 6 again after that late tag. Fox Edwards, quick bust up. Once again, Waters involved. Russ Reed not able to get around the outside of Matt Ryan. So West London will work from left to right once again. Brotherton, cool. Rouse finds Fox Edwards, back to Rouse. And a new set of 6 given. A hand in from McCullough is the decision from Collingwood. Good disciplined Yorkshire defence here, Bobby.
Yeah, they've been defending on their line for what seems like an eternity, but yeah, there was a hand in there from Paul McCullough, which made it 6 again, but they're being very stoic at the minute. It's so important with these new diving rules to move off your line quickly, because it's easy now for the attacking team to almost dive through you if you're stood on the line, I find.
Absolutely it is. And especially so when you keep giving them new sets of 6 to have another go. And Pointer tries to slide his hips through. Lister does make the tag though. Fox Edwards with the fake pump, and as a penalty for closing the gap. 3rd penalty in a row, or sorry, the 3rd new set of 6 in a row, 2nd penalty. Collingwood just having a word with McCullough and Ryan, warning them no more of that. Pointer, Rouse, and 6 again with the Lampkin's hand coming in to knock that forwards. Reed finds Fox Edwards, goes for the dive. Collingwood checking he's happy that the knee was knocked down before the line. He gives it. That is the game levelling score, a 2-point box try for West London, 3-3.
Yeah, great pressure there from West London. There's only so long I think you can hold out on your own try line. Yorkshire did pretty well there for about 15 tags, I would say, but yeah, the pressure won through in the end, and they got the box score to make it 3-all.
Yeah, and an example there of just how crucial those box scores can be. Yorkshire, the team that's looked in control of this game throughout, went into an early 3-0 lead, and all of a sudden they're pegged back all square. Stanworth pretty chuffed with that tag that he's made. Alex Ryan not able to get away from Rouse. McCullough goes on his own, runs away from support in the end. The advantage played for the late tag. And McCullough appeals. Of course, in that situation, just one tag on after the late tag. The defender does have to get the remaining tag, which was on the far side there, so tricky for Pointer to make the tag. Wrap the arm around, and McCullough wins the penalty for Yorkshire.
Yeah, great play from McCullough. Importantly, Yorkshire scored first in these playoff games, so they'll be looking just to run down the clock a little bit, knowing that a draw is good enough to see them through. Yeah,
with just 2 minutes, that could well be the end result. But equally, with this number of dangerous runners on both sides, we could yet see a piece of absolute brilliance from either side that decides this one once and for all. Lister with the missed pass to Harkins, steps back inside, can't spin round Fox Edwards. Champs. Lister. Matt Ryan brings it back in field, trying to get away from Rouse, loses some ground there. McCullough, the little kick. Penalty to Yorkshire. How it would hurt West London if it's McCullough that wins it for Yorkshire. West London were inquiring as to whether McCullough might be eligible for them to be one of their injury replacements. He wasn't in the same way that he was for Yorkshire.
Yeah, I did hear about this actually. Only last night did I hear about this, but yeah, I heard they've been sniffing around him. But he's done great there to get 2 new sets of 6 so late on in the game. Yorkshire now are just looking to run down the clock.
Yeah, and I mean, it's exactly the reverse of what we'd seen at the other end, where West kept getting new sets on top of each other, that eventually ended in the Fox Edwards box try. Will Yorkshire's additional possession, additional time on the ball, do the same for them here inside the last 30 seconds. McCullough looks to break round the outside, but Russ Reed is there. No rush for McCullough to get back to the mark. Fifth and final tag in this set. Lampkin taken by Stanworth. There is the hooter, and Collingwood blows it at exactly the same time. 3-3 the final score, but with Yorkshire scoring first, they take the win in this one, Bobby. They are through to the final of the men's open competition.
Yeah, great win for them. Really tight game. Yorkshire obviously went up 3 points early on. West London did really well to get back into it. We saw that shabby try, and then with the Foxy box try,